Magic. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, Wendell Carter Jr. At the other guard position, Jalen Suggs. At small forward, Franz Wagner. At the other forward position, Paolo Banchero. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley. A 6'6" guard, number 2, Lonzo Ball. At the power forward, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 14, Marcus Buzelis. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. And for Chicago, Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic, then it's White, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience, it takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
Out to White. Shoots over Wagner. Misses the baby hook. Over to the wing. Down low. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Giddey. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Banchero finds Wagner. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Banchero. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Buzelis. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Now, here's Ball. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Here's Banchero. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Banchero, that's good.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Pass to Buzelis. It's White on the wing. Ball from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. The Ball's got 5 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the paint, here's Carter. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 8. Ball with it. He's got 5. Pass to Buzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Banchero. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Ball. Outside, White. Ball, the pass to Giddey. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 6. Out to Carter. Goes back up. Count it. 6 points for Wendell Carter.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
3-1-2 crew.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. White left side. To the middle. Vucevic with the bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Caldwell Pope outside. There's Wagner with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now, here's Ball. He has 5. Basket good. Ball's got 7 points.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now, here's Suggs. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
Nikola Vucevic.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Sweet move. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Giddey. Ball kicks to Giddey. Good on the triple.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Hasn't made one yet. And that one is good from Suggs.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Magic leading by 4. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. And a switcher also for Orlando. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Banchero. Jones against Suggs. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Suggs. Now, here's Vucevic. White the pass to Jones. Back to White. To halt the run. Buries the long-range jumper.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Outside Anthony. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. Isaac passes to Anthony. And Anthony gets double-teamed. Pass to Black. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 5. And here is Ball. Now White launches it. And the Bulls another 3.
I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Here's Black, defended by Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Magic shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. And so he hits both. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Here's White after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Here's Ball, and And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 8. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando. Pass to Black. White against Anthony. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Vucevic finds White. No good from outside. Anthony right side. And it's good for 2. Anthony's got his 2nd basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Keelan Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Black. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Giddey does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Banchero. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Banchero's got the first basket of the 2nd quarter for Orlando. Jones in the post. Working on Black. On the basket by Jones.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
And it's Banchero missing.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Isaac up top. Black kicks to Anthony. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. The kick out to Williams. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Anthony. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of it.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 2nd team foul. In for the Magic.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Jones, no luck. Magic leading by 5. Well, back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend.
That's good.
This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who's come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Williams. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Gary Harris. Here's Black. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Suggs in the corner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. A free throw drops for Suggs. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Magic leading by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, "It's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Ball surveying the defense. And no good. Great defense that time from Banchero. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jones, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Bulls trail by 8. Giddey the pass to Williams. There's Ball with the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's De Silva. Out to Carter. From beyond the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Some changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Agnes checked in for Orlando. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Black. Here's Suggs. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Banchero's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ball from long range. Again, Ball missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Suggs. Offline with his 3. Chicago has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Again, Ball missing. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Suggs finds Banchero. Wagner outside. Caldwell-Pope right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Back to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown. Ball's He's got 16 points.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Caldwell Pope past to Banchero. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Assist
And this
from
is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Ball kicks to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. But Trey, good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Ball. And it's Banchero top the key. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now here's White. He has 6. Here's Giddey. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. In for another field goal. Miss a block. And 9 of 14 on the night.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And Ball slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Carter against Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Williams.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
And there it is for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. Magic leading by 12. Now Wagner, scoreless thus far. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, misses the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Well, Orlando shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Here's Black. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Bitadze. And it's Carter missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Nikola Vucevic taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Wagner with it. Still without a basket. That shot no good. And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
They've got Vucevic. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Ball, and it's White in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Magic leading by 10. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jalen Suggs. Dave, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Magic, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Here's White. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Giddey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Well, Orlando shooting straight 49% from the field. And it's Suggs missing. Bulls trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Giddey. To the paint. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Carter. White against Caldwell Pope. Now here is Carter. Banchero draws the double. Here's Suggs. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Giddey. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 12. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Suggs. The shot by Carter, nobody around. No good on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Heads up, fans. Who wants a free t-shirt? Our loudest fans are getting...
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Banchero. Buzelis' shot is good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The teardrop falls in. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the game.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I love coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. Chicago with the ball. 15-point game from the arc. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Giddey. Buzelis has got 5.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Plays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 24.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And it's Suggs missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And White slams it in.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
Orlando leading by 12. Wagner outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. And no qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Now Suggs following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school. Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Pass to Suggs. Shoots from 14. And it's Banchero missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Wagner against Ball. Here's Banchero. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's White. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. White's got 10 points in the game.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you every.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Here's Black. Wide open look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He has 6. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Here are the Magic now, following Lonzo Ball's 3. Here's Black. He has 6. There's the pick. Wagner wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls trail by 8. Pass the ball. Back to Williams. Here's Smith. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Ball with the bucket.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Here's Black. Drops in the layup for 2. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Williams. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Wagner. Out to the right wing. Back the pass to Isaac. Here's Bitadze. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Black. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
First team foul.
That's good for Williams. Jones checked in for Ball. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in for Suggs. He doesn't get the second one. Magic leading by 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, Jones. Williams for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Bitadze, and the last second attempt does not go in for it. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Magic. They lead by... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. What a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That's pretty.
Cole Anthony.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Orlando, Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. Jones, no luck. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 7. Fires from 14. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside, Jones. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 7. Banchero outside. Pass to Black. Banchero with the screen. Black kicks to Anthony. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Giddey. That one drops for him.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now, here's Banchero. And here's Jones. Here's Dosunmu. And the 3 off target. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Anthony. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams, a screen on Anthony. Here's Giddey. Out to Smith from downtown. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Make some noise, fans. for the one and only Chicago Lovable.
So for the Bulls, Collins comes in for Williams, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Then for the Magic, Wagner comes in for Goga Bitadze, and it's Suggs in for Isaac. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. With the drive, back to Suggs. Fires the three, drains the three-pointer. Suggs has got 10 points in just the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Anthony. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside, Ball. Pass to Giddey. Here's Jones, covered by Anthony. Collins setting the pick for Jones. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And here's Banchero. Here's Anthony. That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. Bulls trail by 9. Collins a screen on Anthony. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
A nice shot by Black. And the Magic lead by 9.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Jones the pass to Ball. Back to Jones. Takes a three. Again, the miss by Jones. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. Over Smith. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And the shot goes in. Here's Suggs. Outside Anthony. Banchero dishes to Anthony. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. The Magic also changing it up. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And it's Franz Wagner in for Black. Bulls trail by 8. Ball from long range. Gets the three-point default. Bulls got 38 points.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Orlando leading by 7. To the middle, here's Carter, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's White, and he uses the glass on the lane. And 12 points for Kobe White.
Gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Suggs against Ball, and Suggs throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here's Wagner. Here's Carter. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Giddey. Ball with it. Shoots. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Ball's got 40 points. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Please give a big round of applause for your
Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Anthony.
One more big round of applause, fans.
Here are the Magic now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ball with it. Defended now by Wagner. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Giddey against Wagner. Banchero outside. Lock at 6. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 13 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Buzelis' shot is good. Now just a 1-point Magic lead.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Banchero, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Banchero outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Giddey against Wagner to take the lead. Giddey no good. efficient at 56%. Caldwell Pope.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Giddey. Over in the corner, White. There's Ball with the three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Here's Ball. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, we want the ball in Ball's hands.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And Caro outside. Down low. Wagner misses in close. And here are the Bulls now. Over to the left wing. Now Ball. To take the lead. Oh, missed it. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.